Hello everybody, GamerPenny here, bringing you another episode of our Final Fantasy XIV Online Let's Play. We're back with Vesper and we're going to continue our main story until we reach level 30, where we'll pick up the next thaumaturge and hopefully be able to turn into a black mage. So let's see how far we get in this episode. So let's talk to Buscaround and see what he wants. So say friend, there's something I'd like to ask you to see delivered to the Sylphs of Little Solace. This Azima Rose Oil. It's a gift to celebrate the safe return of their tribe's elder, and a token of Gridania's desire to unite. The wood is not what it once was. The calamity changed the elementals, weakened them. Until their strength is returned, we must lend them ours to keep the wood safe. But ours alone will not be enough. We must have the strength of the Sylphs as well. Only by working together and fighting together will we survive together, and the 12s would with us. The gift I ask you to bear is a symbol of the hope that both Gridanian and Sylph alike will live to see the light beyond this darkness. Okay, so we can go back to Little Solace. So let's go to the Hawthorn Hut. Yes, no, save my tokens. Alright, so we're gonna go back to talk to the Sylphs. We got a bunch of new gear from the last dungeon that we ran. So I'm pretty satisfied where we're at with our gear. I just would like some pants, of course. But as far as level and stuff goes with it, we're on target with the level of content that we're doing. I think we might actually be behind target with what level we actually are. So we're out leveling stuff, which is fine. We do need new pants and a new chest piece. Hopefully we will get that through the main story quest, because we're not doing side quests, so we're missing actually a lot of gear by not doing side quests. So alright, let's deliver this, and there's another one right up there. So Nolexia, a gift from Walking One Buscaron? A gift for these ones? Yep, some Azima Rose Oil. Such a lovely scent. This one has never smelled anything like this before. Walking One Buscaron and Adventuring One are very kind. Know that this one is deeply grateful. Many Walking Ones are scary. Many Walking Ones utter many lies and much deception. But this one is moved. Let all these ones be friends forever. Okay, sure. So now we can go pick up the main story quest here. Believe in yourself. Okay, and I think we get a cutscene from this one, so that's good. Probably not voiced. Nope. This one has been expecting Walking One. This one fetches Elder One. Sure. Here comes the Elder One, safe and sound. This one is pleased to see Walking One again. Welcome to the home of these ones. Yita, Papalymo. Ah, there you are, Vesper. We have just been hearing tell of your deeds of daring do. Well done. Ah, the Walking Ones who aided Neuraxia. This one is grateful. A pleasure to have been of service. If you do not mind my asking, how did your misadventure come about? This one does not mind. The misadventures, as Walking One calls them, of this one began when Imperial Ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial Ones closely. But these ones watched too closely, and Imperial Ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled to Toto Rock. Would that this one had not. In Toto Rock, a sinister one, robed in black, tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. A sinister one robed in black? Why do I have the feeling I should be more worried about that than I am? Yeah, it's an Ascian. We saw him. Elder Frixio, we came to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the words of the Elder Seed Seer. We have this for you. This one sees. So Walking Ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Ramuh. Plainly put, yes. Your people summoned the Lord of Levin but once, yet that single occurrence occasioned great alarm. But it's not as if the Gridanians dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends, and they don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Seedseer wrote to you. This one well knows and respects Horned One, Khan Isena. Be assured, like Walking Ones of Gridania, these ones have no desire for conflict. These ones resorted to summoning Lord Ramu to protect the wood from Imperial ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against this one's wishes, Lord Ramu was summoned, and all those ones who took part became touched ones. These ones want so desperately to turn touched ones back to normal ones, but did not know how, and still do not know. There's Ramu. Touched ones, meanwhile, wanted to turn these ones into touched ones, and did know how. So this one fled to Little Solace, with all those ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Ramu. But Walking Ones of Gridania need not fear touched ones or Lord Ramu. Unlike other primal ones, Lord Ramu is not callous and cruel. Solana's Walking Ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homeland, where touched ones reside. Walking Ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. But this one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. As this one said, these ones desire peace with Walking Ones of Gridania, and so these ones ask for a chance to set things right. By way of an addendum, mortals who are tempered come to take on the qualities embodied by the primal in question. In the case of the Sylphs, Ramu's influence has made them fiercely protective of their homeland. That explains why they're so hostile towards trespassers, but what about the abductions? A fine question, Yida. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of the tempered Sylph's desire for reconciliation, another quality traditionally associated with Ramu. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold, a timely reminder that the challenges posed by each primal are unique. Elder Frixio, we thank you for making your will known to us. The people of Gridania will rest easier in the knowledge that they and the Sylphs are united in their desire for peace. Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down the feelings of these ones. Please see that these feelings are conveyed to Horned One Kani Sena. And with that, I believe we can lay the matter of Ramu to rest. The Sylph's elder is very reasonable, I must say. You could learn a lot from him. Huh? Was that a jibe? If so, I feel it only fair to observe that one of us wouldn't recognize reason if it punched her on the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. Ooh. Anyway, we're going to head back to the Waking Sands and tell Minfilia all about it. Fear not, we will be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all of this, and while we see to that, we should appreciate it if you would deliver Frixio's missive to the Adder's Nest. Sure. Elder Frixio, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. The honor is this one's. Together, let the Walking Ones of Gridania and these ones find a way to live in peace. Yay! Bye, friends. We'll see you at the Waking Sands. Please wait, Walking One Vesper. This one has yet to give Walking One a token of this one's appreciation. Oh, a new sound. When this one summoned Lord Ramu, these ones were gifted this crystal. This one would now bestow the crystal upon Walking One as a symbol of these one's trust. Cutscene. Got another crystal for our circle. Makes 3. We look sweet with our monocle. This one was not mistaken about Walking One. Walking One is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. A brilliant light from within Walking One enveloped the crystal. This one saw. Mark this one well. That crystal will one day be of use to Walking One. Walking One must keep that crystal safe at all times. Will do. Before Walking One returns to Gridania, this one would ask Walking One to watch Touched Ones. So long as Touched Ones are not troubled, Touched Ones will not make trouble. If Walking One witnesses Touched Ones making no trouble, mayhap Walking One can testify to Walking Ones of Gridania that these ones mean no harm. These ones' homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down safe places to look out for Touched Ones. Great. We gotta go emote somewhere. Okay. Hello, Gildy. She looks awesome. She's an aura, for sure. She looks sweet, actually. Okay. Where do we go on the map? Oh, back this way to look out. We gotta go look out for the Touched Ones. Let's sprint up there. This is person they're doing their dancing quest. So tons of people on today. It is the weekend though, so I think people are getting back in time for Stormblood. Okay, we're here. Let us do a slash. Whoops. Slash look out. Whoops. Slash look out. Okay, there we go. What do we see? Black screen. All the Touched Ones. Get my cursor off the screen there. There are tempered sylphs in the distance. You do not sense that they pose a danger if left alone. Okay. Alright, so now we can go back to New Gridania. And we'll turn this in. And then we can continue on the main story quest. I don't think we'll actually get level 30 this episode. I think it's going to be a few more quests before we get that, but we'll see. We'll see. We still got half an hour, which isn't a lot in MMO time. Half an hour could be like us running around a city, basically. What's this? Broadening Horizons. White Wolf Gate. Okay. Vesper, is it not? I've been following your exploits with great interest. You have served Aldo well, but I believe your greatest accomplishments are yet to come. It is with such lofty expectations that I would grant you passage beyond Gridania's own White Wolf Gate. Take this pass and show it to, oh Jesus, Franquimontio, the gatekeeper. Gird yourself well for the battles to come, and I am sure that news of your deeds will reach me again before long. Okay, I think that actually just all it does is it's gonna open this gate. So before we were not able to use this gate because it leads into a higher level area. So now I think we'll be able to use that gate. I think that's all that does. So we'll do a couple things. We'll stop and do the main quest. And then we can go down and unlock that gate so that we can fast travel out of it. So, alright. Ah, if it isn't Vesper, how went the meeting with the Sylphs? Pretty good, pretty good. A missive from the Sylph Elder himself, if I may. So the Sylphs have no desire for conflict, nor do they intend to summon Ramu. And so long as we leave the Tempered Ones be, we need not fear any aggression on their part. The Elder Seedseer will be overjoyed to hear that the Sylphs have welcomed our overtures, and in the knowledge that they bear us no ill will, we may channel our resources towards tackling the more conspicuous threats to our security. You have done this nation a great service, my friend. On behalf of all Gridanians, I give you my thanks. Well, you're quite welcome. Okay, what's next? The Sylphic folk have long been friends to Gridania. The mere thought of being at war with them pained the Elder Seedseer to no end. But owing to your efforts, she will be able to rest easier. Being the benevolent soul that she is, my lady will surely try to find a way to reverse the tempering process. Once again, I thank you. Had the Scions of the Seventh Dawn not offered to mediate between our peoples, suspicion and doubt may well have led us into needless conflict. Pray pass on my regards to Lady Minfilia. And speaking of, we're probably getting a call. Hello? Hello, Vesper? Can you hear me? It is I, Minfilia. Yeti and Papalymo returned some little while ago, and they wasted no time in regaling me with the tale of your exploits. Thanks in large part to you, the name of one primal may be struck from our list of enemies, and the Gridanians may turn their attention to more pressing matters. Well done. Yet the end of one tale is but the start of another. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. I would apprise you of the present situation in person. Alright. So before we go to Waking Sands, we're going to go open that gate down there. Let's go get it. I think we can just... Nope, we gotta go run around this way. It's always raining in this game. Like, every time I come and play, I don't know if it's just the hours that I choose to play, but it's always raining lately when I get on this game. Alright, can we open the White Wolf Gate to us? Only those who possess a gate pass may travel through the White Wolf Gate. It is for your own good. The fearsome beasts that lurk beyond would tear an unprepared adventurer limb from limb. I have a pass right here. You have papers? Let me see now. Yes, everything appears to be in order. Go in safety, Vesper. In the future, should you wish to pass, you need only say the word. Thank you. This guy popped up. What is this? No. Okay, so let's go back to Waking Sands. We gotta go to Horizon. And then we can mount up and head out there. And continue on the main story quest. And see what comes next. It's been so long since I've done the main story quest, I forget. Like, I just always forget what to expect next. Oh, we're on our airman. Our BDI. Tokes ma smoke. Oh gosh. Tokes ma smoke. Some of the names people come up with. So to me, Cloudburst. Lots of black mages. Oh, I guess we are in like the starting area for black mages. Wolf Frostmane. Not bad, not bad. I kind of like that one. My other character was Lemon Meringue. And I was trying to name all my characters based off pie, but you would be surprised how many pie-related usernames were taken. I couldn't get any of the pie names that I wanted. Lots of people there. Alright. We're back. We're back, and here, let's speak to Tataru. Well, if it isn't my favorite adventurer, welcome back, Vesper. Lady Minfilia awaits you within the solar. Please enter at your leisure. Okay. Let's go down into the Waking Sands and the solar. And see what Minfilia has to say. So we finished up with the Sylphs, which is good. I forget where we go next. My guess would be somewhere... Oh. I am given to understand that the matter of Ramuh has finally been resolved. I fear resolved bespeaks of a permanence we cannot rightly claim, yet I am well satisfied that the Lord of Leven will not trouble us in the foreseeable future. Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me. How fares the investigation? Well enough. Thancred is sparing no effort. There are many in one, just as you suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes us still. I see. I have been meaning to ask, but is Alice quite well? I feel as if I have scarcely seen her in recent days. Oh, you haven't, and nor have I, alas. Alice has chosen to walk her own path, stubborn girl, but you may be assured that our destination remains the same. And on that note, I take my leave of you. I trust the Baldician report will serve you well. Bye, Elfino. I take it we can proceed as discussed? Why do you ask? You scarce need my permission to ask. Or to act. Oh, we weren't in there to see that. He smiles at us. Bye. Bye, friend. It is good to see you again, Vesper. Yeah. They cheering us. I have been looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph in the Twelveswood. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly, you have done the Scions proud. With that, we can strike Ramu from the list. So who's next? The Sahagin and Leviathan? The Lord of the World has not answered his minions' call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. While the Sahagin remain as aggressive as ever, they lack the quantity of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the Sylphs, we can leave them to their own devices, for a time at least. For a time, bears repeating. We can ill afford to fall complacent. It is as your Stolta says, unless we know the minds of the beast tribes, we cannot predict with any certainty when next a primal will return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows. Any word on Titan? Oh, Titan. I forgot about him. The Maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long, you may depend upon it. Indeed, so then, of all the known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with... Gridania! Wait, I mean Garuda! Who is the primal of the Ixal who lived near Gridania? Yes, that's what I meant. So many malms to cover. Would that there were a more efficient way to conduct our surveys. Were he still with us, we should not long have wanted for a more practicable solution. She's talking about Louis Soir. She's not wrong there. Oh no, she's talking about Sid. Where in the world are you, Chief? But one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the Sylphs, under the sage guidance of the Seed Seers. I bid you all enjoy a moment's respite. You have earned it. Yay! Respite! Is there something else, Vesper? Beg pardon? A man named Lahabrea sporting a red mask and robed in black? 12 preserve. Prior to the calamity, the Ascians took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil of secrecy now? Gods, this bodes ill. We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigate this Lahabrea. Learn all we can of him and his designs. I dread to think... Eek! Tataru! What's happening out there? A Sylph! A Sylph? In Thanalan? Is it Neuraxia? Yeah. At long last, this one finds walking one Vesper. This one is most dependable of these ones. Is sent by Elder One Frixio to help walking ones. This one is called Neuraxia. This one comes as a friend. Let these ones be friends. Pleasure to meet you, Neuraxia. Yay! Neuraxia's joining the fray. Okay. Speak with Minfilia. Oh, hey Thancred, don't look so glum. Alright, let's go talk to Minfilia in the solar and see what she's got for us next. Probably another cutscene. Alright, Minfilia. Oh, yes, Tataru is as ready to express her fright as she is to express everything else. Not all of us are forged of the same steel as you, I'm afraid. But it takes all kinds to make a family, and it pleases me to no end to see ours continue to grow. One by one, the people of Eorzea are beginning to unite, Vesper, drawn to the hope that shines within you. Yet a darkness threatens to engulf this light. Never have I doubted the Ascians' presence, but that they have grown so brazen as to carry out their work in plain sight fills me with a sense of deep foreboding. Yeah. Back from the wood. Okay. So we're gonna go investigate Lahabrea. I am afraid there is no rest for the weary, Vesper. We must delve further into the motivations of the masked man, the Ascian known as Lahabrea. This is an ideal moment to do so, while our hands are not bound dealing with another primal. At present, we know little and less about the Ascians, only that destruction follows in their wake. I should not be surprised if these beings are behind the chaos that racks the realm. If my fears prove to be reality, we must do all in our power to stop them. Earlier, I sent word to each Grand Company to solicit cooperation. The Immortal Flames responded to the effect that they have information on a potential sighting. This is intelligence that we can ill afford to ignore. Go speak with the Flame Commander Swift at the Hall of Flames in Alda to inquire further. How you go about the investigation thereafter, I leave wholly to your own discretion. But whatever you do, never forget that we are dealing with the unknown. You cannot take too many precautions. Be safe, Vesper. Sure thing. So back to Alda we go. And we can just do the return. Go back to the Hall of Flames. Perfect. And we'll see what they have to say and how we go about investigating Lahabrea and the Ascians. And then hopefully we get level 30. We're halfway there. So we're not going to do it this episode for sure. I could potentially like go into Palace of the Dead and get level 30 so we can start off with the Black Mage quest next episode. But we'll see. We'll see where we get with this episode. Alright, Swift. What you got for me? The Masked Man. Ah, you are come on behalf of the Scions, of course. Yes, as we've already relayed to Lady Minfilia, there has been a sighting of this rogue near about eastern Thanalan. A brass blade stationed at Highbridge described him in detail when he alerted us to suspicious activity. I would point you to the witness, but I'm afraid he died not 2 days ago, slain by a marauding horde of Quickren. Fate can be a cruel mistress. But do not be too quick to despair. Being situated on a trade route, Highbridge sees its fair share of travelers. Folk are always coming and going, and some among them may well have caught glimpse of your target. You could do worse than to speak with a merchant named Hihibaru. The fellow's always starved for customers, and he'd no doubt welcome your attention, whether or not you have coin or the mind to spend it. Okay. At Highbridge. Okay, we go to Drybone and we can go run up there. Highbridge. Okay. See if this, what was it, Hihibaru or whatever, knows where Lahabrea is. All the names, like, I can't handle all these odd names. I remember how to say all of them. Alright, we're on our cloud. Can we go out this way? Yeah. Yeah. And then I think at level 30 we'll also be able to get the chance to summon our Chocobo as a companion to fight alongside us. So that should be fun too. We'll get all of that done before continuing the main story quest. Beautiful. Oh wow, that's really pretty actually. Bellissimo. Okay. Let's see where, oh, he's right up front here. Next to Alina Marshall. Okay. Hihibaru. Welcome to Highbridge, adventurer. Whatever you seek, I, Hihibaru, can provide it. Probably. You're after a masked man? I'm not sure I have one of those in stock. Oh, you're after a masked man. Why didn't you say so sooner? Such an individual might have featured in one of the many rumors I've heard. If you linger a while, mayhap you'll learn a thing or two, eh? Okay. When the Order of Naldthaw began excavating the ruins below, I had hopes that Highbridge would turn into a bustling hub for pilgrims, but thanks to the nigh-endless beastmen raids, folk are too afraid to come within a mile of here. I sold everything I owned to get my venture started, and I'm loath to give up without making an earnest effort to stick it out. But if things keep going as they are, I'll be bankrupt before the moon is through. Whining won't do me any good, though. No, for my business to survive, I need business. Speaking of which, perhaps you'd like to browse my wares. Spend a bit of coin to help a struggling merchant. The masked man? Bah, Thal, you take your bloody masked man. I know what I said before, but vague rumors are all I've got. If you want to know about him, go and ask the other merchants. Rude, what the heck? Okay, we asked the other merchants that are along here. So, let's jump down here, make sure we don't fall off anything. Let's talk to this guy. I have heard tell of the masked devil. Seems he's been appearing not only around Highbridge, but elsewhere about Thanalan too. Enough folk have reported seeing him to convince me he's more than a figment of the imagination, but little is known about him otherwise. Okay. Go back up and talk to the other ones. We're on our griffin. Should be one up there, yep. Absent-minded merchant. Cool, look at this guy here. On the trail of a masked man, I have heard of him, but only in hushed tones and faint whispers. It said he wears a black hooded robe and looks right suspicious. And that's about all I can say, little though it is. Okay. And one more over there, impassive merchant. What's he got to say? My dog. Have I seen a masked man wearing a dark robe? No, I haven't, nor do I wish to. Business is bad enough without shady characters lurking about. Folk have been giving Highbridge a wide berth because of all the Quickren raids. None but the most devout of pilgrims are willing to come here anymore. Alright, let's go back and talk to Hihibaru. Let's see what he's got to say. Arc poppin'. Nice. Alright, what you got? Judging by your expression, I take it you didn't learn much of use. Look, I'm sorry for my rudeness earlier. It's just that things are tough for us merchants at the moment. The Quickren raids are so constant, so organized, we're beginning to suspect that someone is orchestrating it all. I tend to put my own welfare first, like most of us do, but this doesn't mean I'm a bad person. I promise to keep an eye out for your masked man. If I see or hear anything, you'll be the first to know. Okay. Alright, let's talk to him again. Ah, the investigative adventurer. Are you still on the trail of that masked man by any chance? I happen to remember something and would share it with you. You'll recall my telling you how the Quickren have been raiding Highbridge nigh without cease, where there's a rumor that those filthy rats have been meeting with a great hulk of a man in secret. While I can't say whether this is the mystery fellow you seek, I reckon it's as good as a lead as any other. According to witnesses, the rendezvous takes place in the Quickren lair located southeast of here. If you go there, perhaps you'll come upon some kind of clue. Be careful though, the nasty buggers don't take kindly to visitors. Okay. Alright, we gotta go across the bridge and down. Let's get on a mount. Yes! Fat Chocobo, he's here. Gotta watch him try to get that lettuce. Or the Gishel greens. Alright, we'll go down here and we'll see who this guy that the Quickren are meeting with. Oh. We've got some furbles that we need to kill for our hunting log. We'll do that right quick. Furble. How cute is that? We really gotta kill these little guys. They're like little Furbies. Like from the 90s or the early 2000s. Alright, let's get these guys. What's happening here? Alright. 2 furbles. We gotta kill 4 of these. So we'll go get this one here and just one of those up there, I guess. Kill this furble. Look at this beetle here. I guess we could try to do the Verminion stuff too if we ever get bored of just going through the main story quest or trying to progress it. But I want to really try to get to Heaven's Ward as quickly as possible. We've got a long way before that. And Stormblood's gonna come out, and we're gonna have a long way before that too. But eventually we'll get caught up, hopefully. Alright, we got the Furble. Now we can continue on and see what's up here on our cloud. There's a fate going on, unfortunately, at the same time we're trying to do this. We could join the fate. Let's do that. Let's join the fate while we're here. We pulled those, so I'm gonna try to run through a little bit. There we go. We're gonna kill this Nyok Ro person for the fate that's going on right on top of our quest, so maybe if we take care of that, it'll be alright. Get the thunder back on there. Because this guy is fighting it by himself, but he's got his cool little red chocobo there to help him. Oh, that was cool. But we can help too. 56 minutes. Slay the mastermind behind the dark design. Why is this one an hour? Is this one like a rare one or something? I don't know. Fates don't normally last that long, to be honest. That's kind of unique to see 55 minutes. Oh well. Let's get our thunder back on there too. So it might be kind of cool. Oh, it procced. This is what the proc looks like. Okay. Okay, so it does light up when it's time to go. That's good to know. Good to know. And then it's on there for a long time. Oh, and it's on again, so we'll do it again. Just refreshes. Every time it procs, we should probably do it. Not the Bowl of Embers. Just kill me now. What? Are these people who kidnapped to go to Bowl of Embers? Yay! Attack on High Bridge. Alright, cool. Let's get this letter that we came here for. Alright, and deliver the undecipherable letter to Hihibaru. Oh, the fat chocobo is back. So that's cool. We got some good XP from that, actually. We got some great XP from that, actually. We're kind of close to level 30, so that's cool. Yeah, 8,000 experience, and then 223, and then 5,000 for some reason. And some gil, and some flame seals. Eventually, we can turn in the flame seals to gain ranks in our grand company. So it's good that we're doing some fates as we are running by them and choose to do them, so. Alright, Hihibaru. So, did you end up investigating the Quickrin lair? Yeah, and we found this. A letter you can't make heads or tails of? Let me see here. This is written in Amalgic. You're in luck. Just so happens I learned a spot of it back in the day. So as to expand my potential clientele. Seems the contents pertain to... Whoa! People trafficking? Gods be good. If I'm reading this right, the Quickrin are trying to strike a deal with the Amalja. They mean to catch hapless souls on Highbridge and sell them off like stacks of popatos. To think that different tribes of beastmen are colluding in their villainy, I must warn everyone to maintain vigilance. You have my thanks, adventurer. Had you not braved the Quickrin lair, no one here would have known what the creatures were plotting until they actually began picking us off, one by one. On the other hand, I suppose this means you're no closer to finding your man. Well, unless it's an Amalja you're looking for, but, probably not, huh? Nah, that's okay. Glad we could help. Oh, we'll get a new, oh yuck, cotton row. I finally got some honest to God's information on your masked man. This time it's the real thing, I swear. Why so confident? Because I saw him with my own 2 eyes. I was out for an evening stroll, minding my own business, when I noticed a column of smoke rising over the cliff over at Thal's Respite. Curious, I took myself there to find a masked man, your masked man, I'm sure of it, standing by a fire. As if in answer, some Quickren appeared soon after, and the group began talking at length. I'm afraid I was too far out of earshot to hear much of anything. After the group had dispersed, an idea came to me. If you were to use this smoldering coal to start a fire, you might be able to arrange a similar meeting. It will be dangerous, I shouldn't doubt, but you've proven yourself more than a match for a pack of rats. So what do you think? That's some sound, reliable information, even if I do say so myself. Well worth all the lingering about you've been doing, wouldn't you say? Sure. Okay, so, we are going to do that next time, because we are out of time for this episode. So next time we'll go in, we'll try to lure out some Quickren by using that smoldering coal. Guys, thanks so much for the support on the Final Fantasy XIV Let's Play we've got going on. If you do want to see more of it, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Alright, bye-bye everyone!